Alright guys, let's talk about the patch real quick. If you haven't seen them yet, I recommend you go check them out. They're an absolute disaster for a lot of builds, including my own, that I was planning to run for Season 1, so that's not happening anymore, but let's talk about it really quickly. So basically, to summarize it, they nerfed the damage and survivability across the board. My build in particular got absolutely dumpstered, is dead in the water, and completely unplayable now. So, you know, that's fun. It wasn't even a good build to begin with, but it basically just got you know, what's the word, it's basically a civilian casualty to the overall damage nerfs, especially the vulnerable damage nerfs. Vulnerable damage got huge nerfs in the form of like substats, how you get you mentioned you can get on substats. I got absolutely obliterated. To compare, I do about a third to a half of the damage I used to do, depending on whether or not they're injured or not, right? So even with Razor Plate, I would only just be, if I had Razor Plate, I would only just barely be doing the same amount of damage as I used to be doing. Sometimes I would be doing as much damage as I used to be doing if I had Razor Plate. So yeah, my build is super dead. I'm way squishier than before because like I said, they did nerf survivability across the board as well. Keep in mind that next season you're not going to be able to run schools either, so you're losing a massive amount of base armor. 750, you're losing 750 base armor next season. Core stats on like weapons here got nerfs as well. Like I lost quite a bit of strength. I think I lost nearly 100 strength, which is actually a lot better than it's a lot more than it might seem, right? This build got dumpstered. This build got absolutely dumpstered. It's basically completely unviable now. Even my slows got nerfed. I mean, I actually didn't rely on this very much. Very, very little, but I do have like some damage to slowed enemies on my gear, and I would basically have to remove that for one because that's got to go. That's completely unreliable now. My build is super dead. My build is literal trash here now. Like I said, I do roughly a third to a half of the damage I used to do with Thorns, and my double swing damage also went down quite a bit, of course, because they did also nerf the implicit critical strike damage on swords. It's got a massive nerf, so I lost a lot of double swing damage as well. My build is dead. This build is completely unplayable now. So yeah, I will be playing Bulwark Druid instead next season. And that's all I've got to talk about. I hope you guys are enjoying the patch better than me. Hopefully your builds didn't get absolutely deleted from the game like mine did. But yeah, have fun playing Druid and Rogue next season because every other build got fucking slapped.